Let's turn now to Storm Tracker 12 Chief Meteorologist Matt Hoffman in the Weather Center. Matt, dry conditions in Southern California, but we're not really seeing that here.
Well, it is dry here too, but
it's cold.
It is cold.
Some frost, I think. Is what I'm
Yes. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, definitely cold and frosty. We'll see that again for tomorrow as well. 39 degrees in Grants Pass, 39 in Klamath Falls, 46 in Medford, 44. He's just getting back from vacation, folks. But taking a look at temperatures around the region right now, 46 in Medford, it's 39 in Klamath Falls, 40 in Medford. So we're starting to see temperatures tumbling again tonight with the mainly clear skies. I do expect more areas of fog to develop in our west side valleys, including in Grants Pass and Medford, but it cleared out a lot quicker today, and that really boosted those temperatures up. We made it into the 50s today for highs in Medford. Not as warm, though, in Grants Pass. Air quality moderate in Grants Pass, Wairika, Klamath Falls. We're starting to see those drops in air quality. The air stagnation advisory has been extended through noon on Friday now. So tonight, expect more cold temperatures, areas of freezing fog in our west side valleys, and some marine clouds and fog impacting the coast, including for Brookings. Now tomorrow, we do expect skies to turn sunny once again throughout the region. Some more mild and above average temperatures, but it will be trending colder both during the day and at night as we head into the weekend. We'll talk more about that coming up.
Matt, thank you. A recently approved gaming facility in Medford is causing controversy between tribes in the state.
I stopped by this afternoon and saw patrons gambling there. Then I spoke with a city official about some changes that residents can expect to see in South Medford. Less than a week after the Biden administration approved plans for a casino in South Medford at the old Roxy Ann Lanes, some people are already gambling. But it doesn't come without controversy. With the federal government's decision to move 2.4 acres of land into trust, the Coquille tribe is already operating a little more than a dozen gambling machines on the new sovereign land. Neighboring Cow Creek Band of Umpqua Tribe of Indians, which operates Seven Feathers Casino in Canyonville, quickly filed a motion for a temporary restraining order to stop what they say is illegal gambling at the Coquille's Medford property, saying in a statement, quote, National Indian Gaming Commission regulations require tribes to provide 120 days notice before opening any new place, facility, or location on Indian lands. I reached out directly to the NIGC, who told me its commission does not disclose information about individual tribes' compliance status or facility license notice. I also reached out to the Coquille and Cow Creek tribes for interviews while we wait for the legal process to play out. Meanwhile, Medford residents can expect to see some changes in the coming years.
We've certainly discussed Charlotte Ann Road and impacts on that area, and also some parking areas to the west of Charlotte Ann Road. Typically, when properties redevelop, they need to make frontage improvements to new standards, and that's paid for by the developer.
And Governor Tina Kotek declared 2025 a year to focus on housing, mental, and behavioral health.
NewsWatch 12 spoke to one organization about how they are expanding resources this year.
139 people moved from being chronically unhoused with a severe substance use disorder into treatment beds. And it really made all the difference.
Summer Walcott is the executive director at On Track and told me more about new opportunities coming to Southern Oregon. A 12-bed treatment program is opening in Grants Pass soon. On Track also purchased the Siskiyou Motel, which will undergo some renovations, including making some of the rooms ADA accessible. The Siskiyou Motel will provide another 11 to 12 beds later this year.
Governor Kotek and the legislators really prioritizing behavioral health has been huge. You know, without those investments, we wouldn't be able to expand.
The Siskiyou Motel right here is going to be a great resource for single people who are on their way on their sobriety journey and need housing. But On Track is making sure that families who need housing going through treatment also have a safe and stable place to live.
Our biggest priorities and what we have coming soon, we're really excited about our family treatment campus.
On Track has multiple treatment facilities for parents who can maintain custody of their child while going through treatment. The Cobblestone Village is starting renovations in March. It will be a family treatment facility so the parents can undergo their treatment while their children have access to a licensed child care facility on site.
And our goal is to interrupt that cycle, the intergenerational cycle that we keep seeing.
Summer told me that funding for these programs is essential to make sure that people can get the right help at the right time. Reporting in Medford, I'm Brinkley Hill.
And a first-of-its-kind program is soon to be launching. It's focusing on economic revitalization as a form of disaster relief.
And Rocky Walker shares how this can help those affected by the 2020 wildfires.
Pretty soon, the PEER program is going to be launching. It's meant to boost recovery of the economy post-2020 fires. And here behind these doors, you'll be able to get help doing that application. The PEER program is launching their economic revitalization program, hoping to help the economy and local businesses recover from the 2020 fires.
The money is not going to rebuild everything that was lost in those fires, but hopefully it's able to provide some sort of revitalization.
The program will provide grants of up to $15,000 for Jackson County businesses affected and loans of up to $50,000. And the SOU Small Business Development Center will assist in education and assistance with the application process.
I'm really excited about working with the business people. To see the devastation has been absolutely amazing. Where the lack is, where their knowledge lack is, how can they grow their business? This is like a situation that's never been before. I mean, it's like all the economics are gone.
The more than $1 million in funding comes nearly 5 years after the fires ravaged local communities. Those I spoke with say this comes from statewide discussions and the fact that economic revitalization as a form of disaster relief is a new concept to the state.
Give them grace and just say that this has never been done before. This is like a totally unique program.
This is definitely uncharted waters, and there's a lot of unprecedented things happening right now, which I think is why there was such a large delay in the funding actually being distributed.
Applications for businesses affected are expected to open up in spring of this year. Reporting in Jackson County, I'm Rocky Walker.
And we have a very special update from Phoenix High School. The Future Farmers of America program recently received a new addition, 2 baby goats.
These little sisters are already making their mark in the classrooms, providing hands-on experience for vet and small animal students. Samantha Cadera actually got to meet them.
At Phoenix High School, the Future Farmers of America program has welcomed a couple of new kids, literally. These adorable boar goat sisters are only 1 week old and already becoming the stars of the show. In the veterinary medicine classes, students are getting hands-on experience providing vaccinations and preventative care.
Our goats were actually a donation. I think this is the first time we're really doing it because the most we've done so far is brought in like dogs from home. This is really new because they can use an actual animal as an example.
Next semester, the small animal tech students will have the chance to continue the care, watching these baby goats grow and even learning how to trim hooves. How do you feel about these goats?
I love them. They're so cute. They do stink though.
For these students, these goats are more than just classroom animals. They're a chance to get their hooves wet in animal care and maybe even find their future career paths in agriculture.
We hope that they will be a great asset so kids can get more hands-on learning with them. So we'll be doing vaccinations, we'll be doing hoof trimming, things like that with them.
These goats are not only providing hands-on experience for the students, but also teaching them some important responsibilities. Reporting in Phoenix, I'm Samantha Cadera.
Sam
the
always
wave
has
at the
fun.
end. Oh.
Meanwhile, tonight, Talent City Council will look to approve an updated agreement with the Oregon Department of Transportation. The agreement will bring back a 2019 Bear Creek Greenway project that faced staffing and funding delays. ODOT is expected to oversee the $600,000 project. This project plans to improve access to the Bear Creek Greenway. The path is expected to include pedestrian crossing safety devices. Council meeting starts at 6:45.